Hi guys, me again. I don't really like saying that, but there you go. It seems to be everybody says that nowadays, doesn't it? Yeah, believe it or not, thought I'd just do a recording. Remember a few weeks ago on my past YouTube, on one of my previous videos, if you've not seen it, don't worry about it. I've just had a knock at the door. It's quite late actually. It's only, well, it's about 15 minutes ago it turned up, so yeah, it's 10 to 4 on Thursday afternoon, 2025 if anybody wants to, but anyway, so I've just had a knock at the door and I've had another parcel turned up. Now, as I said, a few weeks ago, you probably seen my other video where I was basically manually cleaning my records, you know, with the old brush and the hairdryer and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, do you know what? I only managed to get through about 8 to 9 records. And it's like, obviously, as you know, with my back and stuff, it's not very good sort of over the kitchen sink constantly, like, you know, cleaning and all that sort of stuff. Now, you've seen of how many records I've got. I've literally got like, there's what in that box? I think there's about 100. But then if you think about it, you've got like that side and that side. So it basically comes like 200 records. And that's a lot of scrubbing to do. And I'm like, sod this. There's got to be another alternative to do. So basically what I've done is done some more research on YouTube, as you do. You Google it and all that sort of stuff. And basically there seems to be a lot of other people that's on YouTube that's using these ultrasonic cleaners. Now this is what I've got here. If I can lift it up, look, literally it's only just turned up. So it's an ultrasonic cleaner, and I thought I'm going to unbox it together, and basically we're going to do some cleaning on this video. I don't know, literally I've not fixed it up yet, so we should just carry on and let's open it up. It's a bit tatty at the moment, because believe it or not, I've ordered this and I've got this off of Amazon. It was £172. For some reason they don't make ultrasonic cleaners in the UK, and if you want to get your records cleaned, there's not really many people in, like, well I'm in Blackpool, but there's nobody in Blackpool that cleans records. So I thought, well, you know, what the hell, let's try it. And literally I thought, well, I'll open this box together with us, and I thought, well, you know, I'm going to get my own machine and do it myself. So yeah, we're going to unbox it here, and maybe we might have to edit this video, and but yeah, it's all like nice and posh, you know, all in the machine and all that sort of stuff. So let's open it up. I mean, as I said, you know, I've got it from Amazon, and it's taken like 3 weeks. So it's obviously either come by sea, because it's probably because it's heavy unit, but I can't understand really, whatever. But it's taken 3 weeks to turn up from China or Timbuktu or wherever it comes from. But yeah, oh, there's the machine, look. So it's an ultrasonic cleaner. There is a lot of people actually on YouTube, so I've seen, that's actually using, what company is it? Is it VEVOR or VEVOR or something like that? Anyway, it seems to be that I have been in contact with that company, and they're always out of stock on the website, always out of stock. And then it's like, if you put your name and details in like the bottom of the website, if you put your email address, it like alerts you when it's next back in stock. And it's like almost suddenly, like, I've received an email and I've clicked the link and gone through, and it's gone straight to the website and it's gone out of stock. And I'm like, well, what's the point in sending me an email when you're out of stock? Anyway, I contact customer service, and I eventually say to them, I don't know, personally, I don't even think I'm talking to somebody in the UK. And I've contacted them, I've said, look, why send me an email when it's in stock and saying and it's not? And I said to them, well, you do realise I'm actually in the United Kingdom, don't you? And they goes, oh, you know, we don't ship to the United Kingdom. What is the point then? What is the point? I don't know. Anyway, let's get this all fixed up. Oh, there comes the lid. It's a nice little fancy lid. Blue, or unless that's film. I think that's film inside. So, but apparently with these cleaners, you don't have to just literally just, you know, let's move some things out the way and you can see. Where can you see? Let me move this machine so you can see. Can you see it there? Yeah, you can see it there. Well, just about. If I bring the camera down, look, let's bring the camera down and you can see. Hold on a minute, I've got to bend this bendy camera, look. There it is. Let's bend the camera so you can see. Well, just about. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. But you can sort of see. Move that out of the way and put that there. There you go. You can see better now. Right. So, UK plug, whatever that is. Let's have a look. I'm assuming, because there's nothing else in there. Ah, right. So I'm assuming this is obviously the motor, which is the motor that actually goes, that turns the records. Whatever that is. Very, very sort of like technical in there. And they even give you a free screwdriver. Including the price. It's all, it sounds metal construction. Anyway, there we go. There's that. I've got a kettle lead adapter for the UK plug, and the instructions, which, as you see, there's a lot of people on YouTube that say, oh, I've got one of these ultrasonic cleaners and they ain't really got any instructions or anything like that. Or maybe it's probably because you're buying the wrong one. But like, look, it's £1.50, and it's all in English. Ugh, so you've got all that to read and all that to read, but it's fairly straightforward, to be honest. After research that I've actually done on YouTube, it's basically put the water in, let it heat up to, like, you know, 45 degrees, and put some descaled water in there, not tap water. And also, I don't know if I've shown you actually, I have to get it, hold on. Yeah, so I've got some descaled water down there, and I've also got some Isopropanol, which is some of this sort of stuff as well, which I've been told this is the best stuff to get as well. It's really strong, so it's literally like 99% strong, and it's like you just like put, I don't know, about a cup's worth in that. This is a 6 litre tank. It doesn't seem 6 litres. I mean, obviously, you know, you've got them big jugs of descaled water, and they're like 5 litres, so I doubt it very much. It'll probably only take about half in there, I think, because you only really want to go up to about just before the label of the actual record. But anyway, let's get this set up, guys, and I'm going to stop the video for the moment, and let's get it all set up, and I'll come back to you. Alright, so yeah, I've been playing around a bit, figured it out, gone through the instructions and all that sort of stuff. Got like a little basket as well with it, so I'm assuming what you can do is, this is obviously not just, I've got to bend down there a little bit, haven't I, so you can see it. Let me bring the camera up. Right, there we go, focus. Right, basically what you can also actually do is not just do records, you can actually do jewellery and all that sort of stuff. I'm assuming like nothing that's like, well, you could probably dunk it, but I mean, you can't do watches or smartwatches or Rolexes, or, I mean, who would put that in water? You'd have to be a dummy to do that. But anything, I tell you, I mean, what you could even do, you could even, like, you know, ultrasonically maybe like clean your knives. So yeah, I mean, like, if you've got like steel set, I mean, like, you know, if you've got like proper good spoons like I have there, I mean, you could probably do all that sort of stuff. I don't know, just, you know, it goes on. So basically I've fixed it up and I've got it powered on, as you can see. I've got the temperature here set at 37 Celsius. I've seen online anything between 35 and 40, so it's the average temperature of your washing machine, really, isn't it? You know, sort of like what you do your washing. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, 40 degrees is actually quite warm. So, you know, I don't really want to sort of like melt the records, if you know what I mean. So I've put it on at 37, which is just tiniest little bit lower. I've set the timer for 30 minutes. I've got to plug in the motor. The good thing is I've noticed as well as on a lot of other machines as well, on them VEVOR machines, they don't actually have on and off power switches, which is strange. So, but whilst we get into this, let me just plug this chappy in. The other thing as well as I've noticed as well is the actual bracket here that holds the records. Again, on other videos I've seen like a stand thing that comes up here, and you can like lower it and make it sort of smaller. This one hasn't got one. It actually just sort of like clips on the side like that, and then you basically screw like two screws up at the side. I can actually show you if I pick up the machine. There's nothing in it at the moment, but you can sort of see. You see there's like 2 screws there. So it's like, all it is it just sits on the side, and yeah, there you go. You get the general jet. Let me put that back down here. Right, what we was doing, we were doing that, weren't we? So where's that plug into? So just goes inside there like that. Unplug the air fryer. Turn that off because I don't want it to go. Turn it off first. Right, plug that in, then switch it on. And hopefully if I press the button we should get some movement. Yeah, and the motor's going round. Right, okay, so basically I'm going to save time because it's actually saying at the moment on the front of the machine, obviously, you know, I said that I want it to like 37 degrees. Well, the actual temperature, hang on a minute, let me take the phone out of the clip here and you can see. There we go. Right, basically there's nothing in the machine at the moment, completely bone dry. And as you can see, I've set it at 37. And the actual temperature of obviously inside, there's obviously nothing inside, is 21 Celsius. And I've set it for 30 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do is, if I come over this way, I've got my records down there, and I've got the water, which is here. So yeah, I've got the water, I've got the big old 5 litre water, which is there, which is a 5 litre water. So I'm going to pull one of them out. So distilled water, see. So we're going to put that in there. I bought these as well, by the way, if you wanted to know these. I bought these off of Amazon. 5 litre containers. I have actually had a look at, like, you know, like local shops, you know, like local DIY shops and things. And I've said to them, I said, do they do any distilled water? Believe it or not, I was actually even thinking that maybe, you know, you might be able to get something like B&M or Home Bargains or anything like that. And they don't do anything like that. But obviously to save time and obviously electricity, because this could take like forever to heat it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a magic trick. I'm going to get a jug. And basically I'm going to put some distilled water in the jug and basically stick it in the microwave. That's basically the best thing that I can do to, obviously, to cut through time. But let's get some records on it, and I'll come back to you in a second. So I've had the water, the distilled water. I didn't think it would actually use that much, you know, to be honest, but I've actually managed to put the records on. Apparently it only does 4 records at a time. I thought it was going to do 8, but obviously, you know, they've obviously been sent a different model, but I'm not complaining, at least it's here. So the actual temperature at the moment is, well, I've set it to 37 and it's at 34, which is there. I've also had the distilled water in the microwave, and I've got one of these little temperature measuring things from, you know, obviously from the kitchen, you know, just an average temperature thing that you normally check your chicken with when you're cooking and stuff. If I turn it on, you can actually see the temperature of the actual water. So it just saves time and electricity, of course, rather than just waiting. You would rather get the thing to the exact temperature. You know what I mean? 35, 36, 37.50. How far are we going to go over? Just leave it on the side for a minute. I mean, you can still go up to 40. But then you've got to imagine the rest of the water that I've got in there as well, it's going to mix with it, and it'll probably come down to temperature. So it's fixed at 38.6. That's good enough. So we'll just tip that in there. There's already water in there, so we'll just tip that in there and keep tipping it up until it goes to... And do you know what? I'm going to need more. There's literally, because I'm still underneath. I've not even got to the label yet. So literally I've only got a little bit left. But let's heat this back up again, and we'll get some more in there. Right, okay, so we're just about near on the temperature. So you got 37, and the actual, it's 37, just turned over now, as you can see. Now I'm right at the edge of the label. The isopropanol stuff is 99%, as you know. I've basically, just a normal drinking mug, I've put in about half a cup of the isopropanol inside, and it's all looking really nice. And I think we should switch it on and see where we go. So it's the first time I'm using this, so let's just go and turn it on. So I'm assuming that's turned on, and do you sort of like just, I turned the motor on, which is obviously at the back here, so turn that on and you can see it going round. But how do you actually turn, do you just do that? There we go. It might be affecting the sound of the actual camera, but it's a very loud sound, but it seems to be doing something now. So it's tuning the record, so it's good. So if you can't hear me, we'll leave this for 30 minutes and we'll come back to it then. Right, okay, so the records have been going around for 30 minutes, and honestly, I'm absolutely amazed. That water is actually dirty. You can see little speckles of dirt that's come off the vinyl. And basically, yeah, I'm going to dry some of these down and put them back away and start the next batch. But I reckon for the moment, ultrasonic cleaning is the way to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. See ya. Mr. G out.